In this video, you heard the word Jin, Jia, Azadi. What does it mean? It literally means woman, life, freedom. This is a battle cry which has been adopted by women across Iran who have been fighting for their life, their dignity and choice. Hi, my name is Sailesh Fernandez. I am Academic Director at Fortune IAS Academy and I welcome you to Fortune IAS Masterclass. So let's look at what has been happening in Iran. A rebellion-like situation prevails in that country. Now, what triggered this situation? The trigger was the death of a 22-year-old girl, Mahsa Amini, at the hands of Gush-e-Irshad, Iranian moral police. Now, let me clarify that Gush-e-Irshad is the wing of the state which has been entrusted and authorized to enforce strict dress code in that country. Mahsa Amini was arrested by the police allegedly because a few hair strands were seen visible out of the hijab. She would go on to die in police custody. The people of Iran allege that she was killed by the regime in the police custody. As always, the regime has refuted the claims and they now claim that she died of a heart attack. But the people of Iran haven't bought into the state narrative. Since then, a rebellion has flared up in that country and celebrities and politicians from across the world have expressed a solidarity with this movement. Celebrities include the Swedish member of the European Parliament who cut her hair in solidarity with the people of Iran, with the women of Iran. Hollywood personalities have also chipped in with their own support. But to understand the history of Iranian women, we need to go a bit into the past. We need to go into 1925 because 1925 was the year when Reza Khan Pahlavi, after a coup, came to power and he set in place what's called the Pahlavi dynasty. It was his regime that started supporting women's rights in that country. In 1936, he brought a law that completely banned veil, including the hijab. Though this step was looked and perceived as Western or by Western powers as something very progressive, it was not progressive for everyone because a lot of women who were comfortable wearing a hijab whenever they went out, they were not given the option of wearing one because the state enforced very strict discipline with regards to not wearing the hijab. Later on, in 1941, Reza Khan Pahlavi was succeeded by his son Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, who would later on in the 1960s bring in what is called the White Revolution, and as a part of the White Revolution, he would for the first time allow women of Iran to vote and the very opportunity to contest to the Iranian parliament. But all this would change in the year 1979 when Ayatollah Khomeini-led Islamic Revolution was brought to Iran. This was a revolution that would change the rights of women in that country. So with Ayatollah Khomeini's regime in place, rules would change for the women of Iran. They were now told that they could not venture out of their homes without being properly dressed, which definitely included wearing of a hijab, that too very properly. So what is actually at stake or what has been at stake in all these instances? It has been the choice, the very right to choose what one wants to wear and one doesn't want to wear. So in 1936, we saw how the Pahlavi dynasty passed a law which completely banned the veil and hijab. Then we looked at how Ayatollah Khomeini's regime did the exact opposite. So what is at stake? It is, as I've mentioned before, choice is at stake. So what's the situation right now in Iran? After nearly a couple of months of rebellion, the rebellion is about to die down because of the brutal suppression and repression by the state. But the moral of the story is, as long as there is suppression from the state or from any entity, the very quest and fight for freedom and liberty would go on. Jin, Jia, Azadi. Thank you.